WA1 ZHM. ZHM. John. Did I say that right? I got it written down here in a scribble. N2JNT, good afternoon, Jack. Are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net? Please call now. Nothing heard. Obi, you want to go ahead with your first round of announcements, please?
Okay, we'll give everybody a chance to get a coffee and a cigarette or whatever. The usual stuff, newcomers roundtable, first and third Monday of the month, 7:30, informal net. Welcome newly licensed hams, upgraded hams, and old timers alike. The first Monday of the month, the race sees emergency net, 7 p.m. This repeater, and the first Tuesday of the month, 7 p.m. The Medical Reserve Corps Hospital Emergency Net. Sunday morning, Western Mass Emergency Nets starting at 8:30 Sunday morning, 3944 the HF Western Mass Emergency Net. Then moving to the no bark VHF UHF repeaters, 2 meters at 9, 6 at 9:30, 4:49, 45, and 2:20 at 10 a.m. I've got this written outside. Next No Bar Club meeting is April 26th at 2 p.m. At the Fairview Hospital in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. I think that's the last one. Anyway, passes of the ISS. What do we got? I don't think there are any today. Next one's at tomorrow at 10 minutes after midnight. What do they got here? They've got a hazardous weather thing, half-inch to 3/4 rain, maybe flooding, etc., etc. And what do you got here for the current weather conditions? It's 41 degrees, overcast skies. I think it might be raining outside. I can't see. 70% rain, and then rain, snow tonight, Friday, rain, snow, tomorrow, snow, so blah, blah, blah. Until Saturday night, mixed bag of whatever. End of round one, N1, QB.
All right, Obi. And it is 54 degrees and overcast, not raining at the moment in beautiful downtown Munson. They're promising us rain, I guess, later on. Are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net this afternoon? Please call now. Nothing heard. I guess we got everybody already. Very short nets both times today. Obi, go ahead with the rest of your announcements, please.
Okay. Probably put everybody to sleep or they turn off the radio. You're sick of hearing. 5 days until April Fool's Day, 7 days until Passover, and 8 days until Ramadan, for those that need to know. What do we? Oh, I forgot to click on that. So today around the world, Day of Democracy in Mali. I think that's a tiny island. Independence Day in Bangladesh. They still have what do you call it? Prince Huna Kukalaka the great kahuna in Hawaii. It's his day in Hawaii. Youth Day in Vietnam. Yeah. And something of the Zoroastrian religion.
K1FFK.
And also going on, as far as no bark news, the MS Bike and Hike the Berkshires is June 6th. Moved up from September, so they might be looking for a few radio operators due to scheduling conflicts. Who's to get a hold of? Paul, N1POA, I think it's Paul, anyway, or just come out and have a good time. It's always a good time there. June VHF contest, always, I guess, the second full weekend in June, which this year is the 13th and 15th of June VHF contest. Skywarn spotter training, April 8th, 7 to 9 p.m. at the Berkshire Medical Center Auditorium in Pittsfield. This can all be found on the NoBark website, which is nobark.org, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org. No big blobs of openings, VHF propagation, nothing so far close to us, but let's see here. Hampus Flea Markets, 27, 28 March in Lewiston, Maine, and the big one, Deerfield, 1st and 2nd of May, Deerfield, which they're calling a Near Fest if you want to look it up on the internet. And I guess that's all I have. Thanks for listening, N1 QOB, back tonight.
Okay, Mr. Roby, thank you for those announcements. And if anybody is interested in any further information on the Skywarn training session, I believe the person to talk to would be WA1ZHM, John. And he has all the details if there's any other details needed. Last call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net before I close. Please call now. Okay, nothing heard, peeps. With that, this closes the Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 13 hours and 13 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while this net was being conducted. This is November 1 Alpha, November Delta. Doug in Munson. Now signing clear, 7-3 y'all.